Welcome to the internship program. I am Shubham Gupta from NextGen AI Frameworks Pvt Limited. I have 14 years of work experience in the fields of artificial intelligence, software development and robotics. In today's session, I thought I will tell you how desktop applications are being created using Python and how to integrate some AI ML project with this desktop software. So this is the basic example of tkinter. This is how desktop apps will look like. These are native themes. So this is the simple library tkinter. There are many other libraries available for creating the GUI or desktop softwares in Python, but the native one or easy one is tkinter. You don't have to install any library. You can just import tkinter, and from tkinter you can import the features like message box, etc. Okay, so if I run this program, so I renamed it to main. Okay, so what will happen if I just click here? So this is error. This is how you can show the errors. If I type something here like hi and show a message like this, so there are almost all the features available for desktop applications. So as you can see in Windows, all these desktop softwares are available. You can create these types of softwares, but using the tkinter you cannot create latest material designs like you are seeing for these software. So for example, if you try to create this kind of Visual Studio window and these things with color codings using tkinter, it will be not as the interface will not be similar as this, because the tkinter is really old. So you can see the designing part. So the buttons and everything are little bit old for the tkinter. Okay, so what I will be doing is showing you how to bind the function so that you can attach this with your project, AI ML project. Okay, so let's see one by one how to do the things using tkinter and how to create desktop applications. So everything starts here from root. In the desktop application, everything starts from root. What this tk is just the alias for tkinter. So from so you create this root window. This will be called as window. So you create this root window, and if you want to change the title, just change the title from here. Then if you want a full size window, small window, or you want to resize the geometry, you can just do it like this. So for example, I will require 600 by 400 resolution, so I can change like this, easy, root.geometry like this. Now comes the part of label. This is what is known as label, and you have to pass the window context here. So for example, this is one window. If you create one more window, you have to give the first argument as that window. So as you know, in this example I have only this window. This is the reason I am giving the root here. So this is root object. Then the next thing is You can just highlight this to see the available options. So the thing is, you can change the active background bitmap, apply bitmap image, uh, create borders, change the border width. So you can do all these things. Then comes the font. You can also change the font, customize font. So for example, you want to use Times New Roman, Tahoma, or any Comic Sans, for example, you can change the font also from here. And this is the font size. Let's play with the font size. So this is 12 and this is 15, and let's see. Okay, here it goes. So this is the basic component label. Then comes the text box. You call that entry here, entry, and you can specify the width also. So the width is 20, so you can specify the width. Then comes the button. Again, the first argument will be the root window. Then comes the text. So you can scroll down and see there are many properties available. Okay, so this is text. Now comes the important one, command. So what you can do is, whenever you create your program, then this is how you can call the functions or method. Pass the third argument, or it's just a named argument. You can pass this anywhere you like, because named argument don't need the exact place for specification. So let's see it is working fine. So it doesn't matter, these are called named arguments. So you can give in any order you want. So the first will be the argument key name, then the value. This is how you specify in any order the data, or say the arguments in any order. Then you can use named arguments like this. This makes code more readable. Now comes the part of label dot pack. What this means is, there are multiple layout systems available in Python. There are multiple layout available in Python. This is one of the this is one way how you can show the components on the window. This is one way. Dot pack. So what pack will do is keep the components one after the other, or show the components one after the other. Then what this root.main loop will do is, this will be the starting point. So when you run this method, it will show the window on the screen. This is what will happen. So this is the most basic example of tkinter, how you can run it, and how to read the values. Remember, when you call the function here, do not pass like this, it won't work. So you have to use the lambda function in order to do that. But for this simple example, I will not make things complex. This is how you pass the function without any argument command. Next thing is, if you want to read the data in any component. So for example, we created this entry object here. So entry.get, this is how you get the text from a text box. In simple words, this is how you get the text from text box. Then comes the part, if message contains some text. If this message contains some text, so the label's text will be changed So the labels text will be changed. I will again show you what is happening when I read the code line by line. So when I write some text, okay, so what this will do is store this in message, and now what we give contains some text. The input we gave contains text. It will go in if condition. Then what happens is the label, this is the label.config, and its text will be changed according to the text box. So if I write tt show message, it's tt. If I write hello show message, hello. So whatever I give, label will be reconfigured and its text will be changed whatever I give. Then comes the part else. What will happen if I do not give the text? So this is how message box looks like. Show warning. So this is how warning looks like, and you have to pass two arguments here. First will be the title of the message box, and the second one will be the content of the box. So these components you will be basically be using most of the time. So the again I will tell you, this is how label looks like, this is how entry or text box looks like, this is how buttons look like, and when I click here, this is how message box looks like, and this is how functions run or methods run in Python using the GUI. In next video, I will show you how to create text-to-speech desktop software using tkinter. I will see you in next video. Have a nice day.